Who your top 5 DMV rappers of all time?
My top 5 DMV rappers of all time. Shy Glizzy. You know what I'm saying? My shit be more so off of what a motherfucker did. You know what I'm saying? It's a fluid list though, because you know people still coming up in the ranks right now, and people still got shit in the play. But like all time as it right now, Shy Glizzy, Fed Trail, you know, Light Show, and like I said before, like I said in my other interview, see artists, and I said these two names because I feel like without these two young niggas, I don't feel like it's a lot of people in the city gonna be rapping. Like they kind of like fucked up go-go wave, like HD Mikey and Swypp. When they came out rapping, like they was like the first young niggas in the city rapping and they started removing young niggas off of go-go. Like young niggas don't like go-go no more. I fuck with go-go though. I grew up on go-go and shit, but I watched it.
Whatever happened? Whatever. I don't mean to cut you off. Whatever happened to HD Mikey, bro? I got HD fever. HD fever on my mother had everybody on the basketball court. I remember that
Yeah,
joke.
that's my man right there. I mean, bro probably going through some shit, but that was my man right there. You know what I'm saying? And that's my man. Not even speaking on the music tip. And I ain't even just putting him in there because bro, my man and shit like that. But I watched that shit like niggas seen him make the video. I think his first video, niggas was looking like this nigga really rapping. Like he looked sweet. He got his hood outside. They outside. They looking sweet. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that was the first young nigga that started removing people off of go-go, like made people start feel like they want to be rappers and shit. Like I was outside in that point, so I remember a lot of niggas wasn't even outside or off the porch yet, or even know what the fuck was going on outside. I was outside. I remember we used to be chasing Ibizas and CFEs and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And this nigga was performing with them, with the bands and shit. So like I gotta put him in there, you know what I'm saying? Regardless of what people feel like he didn't accomplish shit like that. Yeah, I know who his name for a reason.
Definitely. I know who he is. He used to be. He was another little light skin. Him and his man. It's light skin. I don't know. I don't want to say his name wrong, but it's a light skin guy. Another light skin guy. HD Mike used to always be with. It's his
Yeah, I need
partner.
that my Will.
Yeah, they always used to be together. But yeah, definitely. And Swipey another one though. Swipey. I don't know. When you don't know how I ain't know how good Swipey was till he passed away. Like you ain't appreciate it till he was gone type shit. Like damn, he was really that
Yeah.
nigga.
I was locked up when he had died. Like so I was over to jail and shit when I heard that shit when he had died. Like niggas, like you felt that shit. Like I ain't gonna lie, you felt that shit. Like even niggas, like even if you wasn't even, you know what I'm saying, on good terms with Slim, like you felt that shit when the radio came on. He died. And they spent this shit. He fucked the whole jail up. Everybody over the jail was on that jump. Everybody was
Mo,
over the jail
nah,
was
for
on the
real
radio.
though, he did. Like it was sad though. It was like some sad shit. Like
Nah,
damn.
for real. I ain't gonna lie, it's like a wild show. I feel like that's probably was like one of the first. I don't know. He probably was like one of the first artists in the city that everybody knew that got cracked. Like you know what I'm saying, that died. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it was tragedy. Like oh, like how the fuck? Like rappers down
They
now
let you know a
normal.
rapper could die.
Rappers down now normal. Cause everybody rapping. A nigga got 2 songs, he died. Up buzzing rapper. Like he was really a rapper that died. You know what I'm saying?
Them 2 songs was straight messages to the ops
Yeah,
though, man. Them just what songs? They just little beats.
that's the deal.
Nah, this shit be too gangster though, bro. This shit too gangster for me. Like my generation when I was rapping, this shit wasn't that gangster, bro. It was like we was cool. Like me,
Nah, y'all had a,
I
you
probably
had
did
a
like
cool run out
I
there.
probably did like 2, 3 things and lived off that shit. Like niggas be really living like that right now. Just like nah, hell
Nah,
nah.
and it's another like that's the difference between like you could say like everybody gangster now, but like you know the older gangsters get respected because you was doing it at a time where shit wasn't being done. Everybody doing it now, so it ain't nothing for you to do it. If the motherfuckers that was doing it when shit wasn't being done that you respected.
100%. That's the but that I don't know. That's it. Niggas that be in the streets don't even want to speak on that street shit for
Nah,
real. Like niggas
correct.
want to get away from that shit for real. If you
Man,
could, niggas be want to glorify
after
that shit. But
going
them niggas
through,
that do be getting
they ain't
cracked.
having motherfuckers ain't never had get that sit down yet. You know what I'm saying? Like I had to sit down. You know what I'm saying? That's not to say that I came out here like I came home like I'm just a product of my environment. You know what I'm saying? It's the environment that I'm in right now, position I'm in right now. But I'm striving to get up. You know what I'm saying? To make it up out here, to change culture, change the narrative for the shit. You feel what I'm saying? But I definitely had that sit down, getting locked up. You know what I'm saying? On the rec yard, having bids with old heads and sitting there, man. Old heads went in 17, 16. They walking around the yard 50 right now. You know what I'm saying? Fucked up. You feel what I'm saying? Like, and that shit don't be about worth it. You know what I'm saying? I was on the rec yard with an old head, man. He killed the dude from one neighborhood. Them two neighborhoods together now.
Prairie Farms and connoisseurs.
For that. Yeah.
I'm just being funny. Hey, nah, y'all know I love both sides, man. I love Wild and the Farms, though, but I'm here to tell y'all Fat Year Turtle did that shit over Deuce Lee. That's crazy. They became buddies over Deuce Lee. But I'm gonna mind my business. Let me start cracking jokes and get back on a schedule. How old was you when you went to jail?
I was 16.
How many years you was locked up?
8.
You did 8 years at 16 years old? You went like straight to men jail?
Yeah, I went over to jail. We had a juvenile block over to jail. When I caught my time, they sent me down Texas on the immigration yard until I turned 18 to hit the real feds.
Explain that. What's the immigration yard?
Man, they basically had me down there. I was in Texas, basically on the borderline of Mexico down there, with everybody that's getting caught coming across the border and shit, trying to snuggle shit over and shit like that. So I was locked up down that junk with a rack of them. And it was cities. They closed them down. They was private prisons called CCAs and shit like that. So I was down there with them until I turned 18 and shit, under the radar. Like, I don't even know. I think that's probably some illegal shit that they did to me. But I ain't give a fuck. I had time to do. I was down there jump big and I learned a little bit of Spanish. You know what I'm saying? But all right, you know what I'm saying? I made way with that shit. Yeah.
So what the judge just sentenced you to 8 years and like one? All right, I ain't never been to jail, bro. I try my best to try. That's why I ain't in the streets no more. I don't think I can take no jail time. Hell no. So when you got 8 years, how did you feel?
I ain't gonna lie, like the situation that I was in, it was a sticky motherfucking situation. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna lie, I did some dumb shit in the situation where as though I could have became all better, but me listening, you know, when you get over to jail, you gonna have motherfuckers in your ear telling you, oh you gonna beat that. Go to trial. Well, you gonna beat, you know? And I was one of them niggas who went over there and fell victim to this shit like, yeah, I'm listening to bruh. Whole time he's sitting this motherfucker with me. He's sitting in here with me. I'm listening to bruh. Like, yeah, nah, bruh, fuck that. Nah, they ain't do what they ain't got, man. Nah, I ain't going. I'm like, yeah, you right. Going there, I'm telling people, man, don't bring me that shit. I ain't, you know what I'm saying? I'm pushing shit over. I ain't taking that shit. They came back next time like, I ain't, listen, I don't know. My lawyer had to sit down with me like, listen, I don't know what the fuck you think you got, like, what you know that I don't know, but Slim, you ain't, what you think you about to do? And he kept it real with me. I'm like, nah, you right. I'm gonna go ahead and get out their way. Telling people, let me go ahead. I'm gone. I'm out their way. Went back in the Yoda, the same nigga was telling me the same shit. He already had his time. He sentenced. He ready to roll. I'm like, nah, let this nigga talk. I'm like, I ain't gonna lie though. It's a learning experience, man. You go through them jumps, man. Every nigga that's getting locked up will go through it. Every time you one of the men get locked up.
So how much time you could have got? Like, what was the easier way out? Like, how much time you could have got?
It was 5.
Oh, you could have took a cop to 5, but you went to trial.
Nah, I ain't go to trial. I turned down the 5 cop. They came back like, all right, listen, you indicted. Here you go. That's since you want to play with the 5. Here you go.
All right. So now take me back. All right, you got 8 years. Now you got the 8 years. You go back behind the courtroom and shit. Like, all right. First of all, when you got the 8 years, your mother was in the courtroom.
Yeah, I had a man. Like, I had my men in there, my mother, everybody. They was in there. Everybody knew the number I was getting before I even went in the courtroom, though. You know what I'm saying? I took a C11-1C agreement to one number, so we already knew 3 months before I went in there to get sentenced what I was getting. You know what I'm saying? So when I told them, the blow was when I took the cop and let everybody know, like, yeah, I'm about to take this cop. I'm about to take the cop to the 8. Who I was like, nah, all right. You know what I'm saying? I'm sitting there, I'm thinking, I'm like, dang, I was going to see, I'm like, it's gonna be flying cars out there, motherfucker. I didn't even know this shit was gonna come that fast. You hear me? I'm like, it's gonna be flying cars. I'm doing the math. I'm like, my little brother gonna be this age. She gonna be this age. Damn, my niece ain't gonna know me for real because she gonna be old. I'm doing all this shit. I'm in the cell doing all that shit, but that shit flew. I got through the bid for real. But so when I went to go get sentenced, all my men, my mother, everybody was in there. They already knew what I was getting. You know what I'm saying? But shit happens, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, it's what you make it. So people hearing me talk about it, get on the phone like, nah, I'm about to get the 8. So people like, they hear it in my voice like I'm settled with it already. So they ain't got no choice but to be settled with it. In my head, since that day I found out I was gonna get that, I'm like, come home better. Come home better. Go out the feds, work out, get you some money, get you some tattoos, come home better. Come home in your glow.
Did you feel like you let anybody down? Like, did you feel like you let anybody down, or you knew when you come home it was a learning lesson? I ain't going back.
Yeah, like, I ain't gonna lie, like, as far as that aspect, like, letting down, like, nah, I feel like I'm one of them people who, when I went through there, I feel like it bettered me. If I was on the street, I don't think I would have graduated high school. I graduated high school when I was in jail. You know what I'm saying? So I don't regret none of it. I don't feel like I let nobody down. My mother, proud. You know what I'm saying? I graduated. You know what I'm saying? I still was in contact. You know what I'm saying? I still did me. It ain't like I went to jail and I just started buying by law. I'm a law-abiding citizen. Nah, I'm getting in rhythm. If I can get a cell phone, anything, sell something, I'm on that. You hear me? So I was active. It wasn't like I was missing. I wasn't even missing for real. I was just locked up. I wasn't missing. I was still call. I'm on FaceTime every day for hours. I'm eating good. You know what I'm saying? Shit going on. I was in motion out there. Like, I got real shit that I can, like, I'm motherfuckers see me playing football on the rec yard. You know what I'm saying?
It makes sense. It makes sense because I don't know, but I never went to jail. I just be thinking like, damn, how do you feel? But I know you gotta take that shit on the chin. It's a part of the game. But you was 16 though, 16, 8 years. No, you are, and you came home and did the right thing though. You definitely doing the right thing. You on a better path. It definitely made you who you is today. So it makes sense. I understand it. Would you do a song with 6ix9ine for $1 million?
Nah.
You wouldn't do it because
Hold
you
on.
stand on
Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on.
the
Hold
Omer.
on. Say that question over.
Would you do a song with 6ix9ine for $1 million?
Yeah, I would do a song with 6ix9ine for $1 million. I don't got $1 million. I'm gonna do a song with 6ix9ine for $1 million, and on my verse with 6ix9ine, I'm gonna go on his ass the whole time.
That's understandable. Kodak Black did that. I'm gonna do a song with. I'm a civilian. I'm gonna do a song
I'm
with
gonna do the
a
song.
song.
I'm
I
gonna
ain't
go on
say
his
a
ass the verse
drive
the
by.
whole time.
I do a song with 6ix9ine for $1
I'm
million.
gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I need that. Let me get that. But I'm gonna go on him the whole time. He gonna feel like he hot.
So what if he want to shoot the video around his mouth?
Come on. Get your ass dumb ass back. Come on. Bring everything out too. Bring all them little
All the
pretty,
Richard
bring all
Milles.
them pretty cars, all that shit. Come on, you good. Get your dumb ass gap.
So do you think Gunna hot?
Gonna have for sure.
What about what's his name? YSL Woody. You hip to YSL Woody?
Yeah.
You feel like he hot?
Yeah. I mean, definitely. In them situations, you keep your mouth closed. You know what I'm saying? When you got co-defendants, you keep your mouth closed. If my man, I'm on a case with my man, he not cop, I'm not cop. We not talking, we not doing, we ain't talking. I ain't getting on no stand. I ain't playing around on no stand or, you know what I'm saying? I ain't playing with none of that, like, at all. Like, I'm not copping to something. They trying to tell my man he a leader of a gang. Why would I cop out and say we a gang if my man trying to fight that we not a gang? We not no gang.